What's up, Collector Squad? We are back, and as you can see, my wife Emily is back again too.
Hello.
And this time we are going to do her top 5 favorite statues in my collection. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
Let's do it.
Woo!
All right, so starting at number 5, who we got?
Flash.
All right, the Flash premium
Yes.
format from Sideshow. So why is that at number 5?
I really love his coloring. It's just really sharp. It's bright. I don't know. I just really like the red and the gold together.
Yeah, the
It's
paint
really cool.
job is awesome.
It really is. Just like compared to other statues that I've seen, like in your collection,
Mhm.
It's just really just vibrant and
Yes, it is. It's shaded really well too. There's a lot of kind of good contrast, even though it's just red and yellow.
Right,
It looks
right.
really good.
And it's just one of those where I'm just like walking by the case and I literally just like stop. And he's like the one that I'm just like, wow, like he's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's in the cool running pose, which you can't do a Flash that's not in the running pose.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Gotta do it. And it's amazing that he's so well balanced. I think they've got like a steel rod kind of like running up his leg to keep him to where he's like not leaning over.
Yeah.
So
It's so cool. It's such an action sculpture for him. I love the base. The broken road is just genius. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything about this statue. The facial features to me are just, on spot. Like, he's the older Flash.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell.
Yeah.
In the sculpting facial features and yeah, I
And
really like this one.
we were big on the Flash TV show too on CW too.
Absolutely,
So that was one we were
yes.
like, we got to get that one.
Yeah,
Gotta get that one.
definitely.
Very cool. So number 4, who we got?
Thanos.
Oh,
Definitely.
Thanos on throne maquette from Sideshow. Classic. It's a classic.
So good. Okay, so I have like a little backstory. I remember when Sideshow announced that they were doing Thanos. I think they had just finished the sculpture. They were promoting it or something on that video that we watched.
If y'all remember, if you were collecting at the time, they promoted this statue big time. They had like a trailer for it, how they made it. They were really kind of pumping it up before they even put it up for pre-order. So yeah.
Right, and I just remember watching that, and we saw the final product of it.
Mm-hmm.
My jaw was I was like,
yeah.
What in the world? It was something that's never been done before. Someone sitting on a throne.
Well, yeah, throne pieces, they actually are pretty popular, but as far as Sideshow doing a Thanos on throne that had never been touched, and it was amazing looking. Yeah.
The throne is just fantastic. I love it. It's so cool. I love his armor. I'm a huge fan of the blue and gold armor. I did see that picture that you showed me from Endgame where he has the gold armor.
Yeah.
Isn't there a statue
because it's I think it's Iron Studios did a really good kind of quarter scale Thanos with the gold armor.
Right.
Yeah, from the movie. Yeah.
I'm not such a big fan of the gold armor. If I had to choose, I definitely choose the blue and gold. I like it a lot better. But he has the gauntlet and he's snapping, and you said those the stones
The Infinity
light
Stones.
up.
They do. Yeah, they light up, which again,
So
I wish
cool.
it was kind of easier to kind of turn it on and off. You have to take off the gauntlet and flip a switch and turn it back on. So most people don't normally do that. But yeah, like you said, I completely agree. The blue and gold kind of contrast as opposed to just kind of the predominantly gold that he had when he had his full suit of armor on in the movie.
Yeah.
I do like the balance of the Sideshow statue better, for sure.
Another detail I love is he's crushing the skull.
Yeah, with his right hand, he's just crushing that part of the throne.
That is so cool. Just the detail in it is so good.
Yep.
It's such a great statue. I love this one.
Yeah, it's an awesome one. That's one of my favorites too. It's absolutely incredible, and I've heard people say before, and I agree too. It's like the throne is almost like its own kind of separate piece, and then you have Thanos too, and they're both just amazingly detailed.
Both genius.
So very cool. Yep, for sure. And then number 3, who we got?
Aquaman.
And that's the Aquaman from XM Studios, the 1/6 scale that came out not too long ago in their DC Rebirth line. So why is that one at number 3?
Well, I love the coloring. It's got all my favorite colors in it.
Oh,
I mean, the turquoise blue.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
That seahorse is just like
the
boom.
seahorse
it's like
is
huge,
so
huge amount of
awesome.
color.
Now, I know that a lot of people wish that it was the shark, right?
I think maybe that was in talks at a time, maybe that they were actually going to do him like riding a shark or something like that. I think I heard that somewhere. So
to me, is so much cooler. I love the seahorse.
Yeah.
Great, like feature. Great idea to do that.
Mm-hmm.
His trident is awesome.
Oh yeah. He's about to impale somebody with it.
Yeah.
If you've seen Snyder Cut, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I just really like this one. I like his armor, and of course his hair is so cool.
Oh yeah,
it's like flowing
it's
back.
like flowing in the water. They give you that appearance that like he is going through the water. It's kind of flowing back.
Yeah.
And you got the like all the sea foam and everything kind of down on the base.
Yeah, and I like the chains he's holding onto the chains, and attached to the seahorse. It's just a really great piece. I really love it.
It's executed
awesome.
really, really well. It is. I love it too. It's one of my favorites. And again, just so many different colors. Like when you have it like sitting in your collection, I mean, it's just a pop of orange, green, turquoise, and all the colors on the base. It's so
good.
It's well executed for sure. And he's one of our favorites too.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when you get Mira because gonna mess up my top 5. I'm expecting it to. I have high expectations, so we'll see.
We will see. And then number 2, who we got?
Goodness. SpiderMan.
So the premium format, I think it was about 5 years ago, but again, it's an awesome statue. Why is that one in your top 2?
Well, this was your second statue you ever got.
Yep.
And I mean, I'm such a SpiderMan fan. Like he's my favorite superhero from Marvel. I love the base with the bridge. It was so great. But I just love his arm that's sitting on the bridge, and he's just like leaning on it with like a sideways pose in the air. He's got his arm out with the web coming out. It's just so much is happening in this one sculpture. Like, it's just all around amazing. I love it. You said he does have a steel rod going through his arm.
Yeah, he's got it in the arm so that he doesn't lean and fall over. That was a worry when it first was shown. Everybody was kind of freaking out, like, how is this going to last over time? And ours, thankfully, it has lasted. And I think I haven't seen a lot of problems or issues with anybody else having this statue. So, but yeah, the dynamic pose is like unbelievable.
It's so good. It's great. The costume and the coloring is perfect.
Yep.
I love this statue of Spider-Man. I'm so glad you got it.
Yeah, I am too.
I've seen other sculptures of Spider-Man. They're not terrible, but it's just this one has so much detail.
Yeah,
compared to other ones that I've seen. I mean, it's so good.
Yeah, there have been a lot of Spider-Man statues that I've seen over the years, and like you said, I mean, there's tons of good ones out there. But every time I see a new one, I'm like, I still lean more toward the one I've got. I just wouldn't want to get rid of it. The pose is amazing. Kind of that classic red and blue look. Not too textured, but does have some good kind of detail to it. Yeah, it's a really good one. That's a good choice. Number 2, I like it.
Thank you.
All right, and at number 1, who we got?
You ready?
Yes.
Asajj Ventress.
Yes.
By the Mythos line from Sideshow.
Yes, from the Mythos line from Sideshow. It's amazing.
So good.
Why is that number 1?
Okay, so after you unboxed her, you set her all up. I came down here and I looked at her. I investigated everything, and I was like, this is this is a flawless statue.
Yeah, mind you,
is flawless.
She had not seen Clone Wars at all at this time, so this was
who she was.
kind of a brand new character to her, and she still was just floored by it. So yeah, go ahead.
It's unreal. Okay, so I love her hood.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
It is so cool.
Her skirt, how it's like flowing. I love the sculpted. Fabric.
The sculpted fabric. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love the sculpted fabric on her. It's fantastic. How it's just like going everywhere. I told you, if I was like, I want to be here for Halloween, and I'm gonna like pin my skirt and like put it in places just so I can like look
just
like
be
this.
like flowing and epic
Yes,
all the time.
I'm like, I just want everything to like look like this.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
I were here for Halloween.
The Kuchart brothers, they are amazing. I hope they keep just cranking out statues for this Mythos
so
line.
good.
They're awesome.
Yeah, I love her. So like her black like top.
Yeah, it's like it's wraps kind of all the way around her body and arms.
You can see it wrapping, and it's, I don't know, the detail is just fantastic. I love her eyes.
Yeah.
Her eyes are so cool.
Yeah.
Like they're like a really light blue or white.
It's like a piercing kind of blue.
My
Yeah.
goodness gracious. It is so cool. I love her eyes.
I think that's why you've got to do like the hooded portrait too. Not
yes.
only because the hooded is cool, but you've got the blue in the eyes because the exclusive, like the bald portrait, just has the whited out eyes. So I feel like it kind of misses out on some of her personality.
It does. Like when you swapped heads for like pictures and stuff, I was like, oh, that doesn't do it justice.
Yeah.
Like you have to keep the hood for sure. And then, okay, let's talk about the base.
Yeah, the base is really, really cool.
And, like, I don't know, like, you can see her feet. I mean, just every detail is so good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love the base. It's so amazing. And her lightsabers are so cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. You got the two red lightsabers, the awesome hilts and everything.
Yes, and like you can even see like little details like inside the lightsaber too.
Yeah.
It's just
on the hilts. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I love this statue. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a great
so
number
good.
one. It's one of my favorites too. We agree with a lot of these.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Now you can't get rid of my favorite one.
Oh yeah. I don't want to get rid of any of those. So no worries there.
Woo, I'm saying.
No worries there. So, well, thanks again for coming on. It's always a blast.
Yeah, that was fun.
Guys, thanks for checking out the video. And if you would, please just like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell. We'd love to have you as we put out more content like this and grow the channel. And again, just thanks for checking it out. Let us know what you think about Emilie's picks. Did you like them? Did you agree? If you don't really know my collection and my setup, we've got a room tour up on the channel too, so you can kind of check that out and see what she was choosing from. And if you haven't checked out her least favorite video, also check that one out too. It was her least favorite 5 in my collection. Some of those really stung, they hurt. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. But again, just thanks for stopping by, and remember, collect what you like, not what's popular.
Bye.